The heartbeat is strong. Dr. Ron's got the wisdom where insight belongs. Politics, finances, break it down with ease. He's the voice of solutions, the one who believes. Connie Grayson's here, shining bright in the scene with entertainment. Authors, it's small biz dreams. She's a spark of the community, lifting us high where creativity flows and passions never die. It's the pulse of the people, the rhythm, the groove. SKST and SG got the power to move. With voices united, we're setting the tone. Tune in, be inspired, it's your life, it's your own. Elder Willie Brown's got the mic in his hand. Community news from the streets of the land. He's your neighbor, pocket-friendly JOC. Breaking it down, bringing unity. We're a trio of passion and power.
Welcome to another episode of Pulse of the People podcast. We have a whole bunch of guests inside the studio. I am so happy. First of all, we have an artist, an interior artist, and she goes by the name of Tanvi Patel. And I know I said that wrong. Tell people how to say your name.
It's Tanvi Patel.
Tanvi Patel. Do you hear that accent? Where are you from, girl?
I'm from India.
India. We have
Yes.
India in the house. Oh, yeah. So, Ms. Patel, thank you so much for being here at the studio. Are you having fun so far?
Yes, amazing time.
Good. Okay, so tell people who you are and what you do.
So I'm an interior designer. My first profession is I had my own firm in India as an interior designer. I had worked for like 2 years, and then I have shifted here. That's my husband, Maharshi. And in COVID time, I also started a little hobby which turned into a small business in India. I paint on shoes and I upcycle glass bottles.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. And we have a picture of those shoes, guys. Oh, my gosh. She is like very, very cool. T-Nice, can we show some of her work off? Show off some of her work.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that nice, guys?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my recent work. When I moved here, I painted this for one of our friends
That's real nice.
that went to New Zealand.
Wow. I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's
This one was for my colleague.
Nice.
The colors changing.
Yeah. Kind of neonish, like a rainbow like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you get into this?
In COVID time, I had nothing to do, but I was one of the person that I always want to do something. I cannot just sit around. So I started painting on purse first, a leather purse. Then I started on a shoes. My husband inspired me to start on painting on a shoe. Initially, it was a little difficult because I had not right colors for them, but I found right color for the leather shoes and the fabric paint also. So that's how I started painting on a shoe.
Oh, nice. I know our panelists up here have some questions for you. And we'll start with Dr. Ron.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm Ron Smith. I have a show called Dr. Ron Smith Investigates, and I talk about personal finance. And if someone wants to start a business like what you're doing right now, how would they go about financing it? I know most people do their own like in-house financing, but if they want to expand, and I think that's what the level that you're on right now, what's the process for that?
So it depends on how much paint design you want it to be on the shoe, but it starts from $115, and then it depends on how much work you want me to do on it.
Okay, so basically, you design the shoe around the personality, or what they pretty much.
Yes, I do design as how a person wanted to be exactly, and I do a little process before I directly paint on a shoe, I show them on digitally. I show them like what exactly the design it will be, what kind of vibe and colors it will give after,
Nice, nice. Well, we,
If if you look through her last shoe, the one that she made with LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, the 737, that was actually a buddy of mine that approached her saying that he's a pilot. He only flies 737 planes, so he wanted to have that on there. The diehard Kobe Laker fans, we want to have that on there, so she will work with them to design what they want, constantly changing the idea with the colors and whatever it be, and then she'll put it onto the shoe and then show them the final product afterwards.
yeah, it's a whole process.
Yeah.
nice,
Speaking
nice.
of that Kobe shoe, how long did it take you to from I guess from the initial concept to the manifestation of that?
It took me around 15 days because it also depends on the client. If they want me to change something, then I have to get rid of the old design and then I have to start with a new one. So this one particularly took 15 days.
Oh, wow.
So, what do you call the process that you actually do? Is that something that I guess proprietary, or is it something that's industry wise?
It's nothing in general. I just call it designing process.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, it takes talent to even do those designs. And so did you draw from a kid? Did you learn how to do art from a kid to now?
Not really. It runs in our family.
Oh,
My
nice.
sister is an
She got
artist,
it easy.
but
Yeah.
you're right. I also had to sketch a lot when I was studying interior designing. So
Mhm.
that's how also I developed my brush strokes and everything like that.
Wow, nice. Well, I met you at a community event, the Holly Festival.
Hmm.
And so this is when I give it to Elder Brown, because he does a lot of community events.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? It's funny. When I first saw that shoe, I was like, "Is that Dr. Ron?" You know, with the ball in the back, and you got a little. That's Kobe. Okay. um, so here's the question: So when you pay homage to, is it either homage or homage? Somebody Google that for me. To someone like a Kobe, like a LeBron James, like any other figure, are there any thing that you have to get permissions for, or anything like that?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Now he's
No.
wondering if you have to go through copyrights to do those arts.
No, because basically it's already on social media everywhere. Like whatever I'm going to put, there's nothing like a copyright when I'm taking it. So
But
yeah.
I need some Dallas Cowboys sneakers. Order them now. Yes. Yes.
And with that being said, Ms. Patel, tell people how they can find your art and how they can get in touch with you.
So the art is nothing I can, it's a process, and Plugwalk is a very bold and catchy name, which gives that street style energy and confidence. The products are like, I want people to wear it as they are owning it.
Mm.
How do they find you? How do people find
People
you?
can find me on Instagram. I have my work page on Instagram, named with Plugwalk.
Okay.
You can find me there and you can DM me to know more about the process.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And so do you take orders in advance?
Yes.
You do. And so so if a person like myself, I don't know if you saw my shoes in the front, but a person like myself who's very picky and very pink, uh Do you kind of look at our personality and just kind of, can you just come up with something on your own, or do they have to tell you what type of canvas they want?
I usually ask them because I am into custom designs, like what people really like. I want to paint their personality. What if you like pink, if you tell me like pink, I'm into radio show, then we like paint something related to that. Then I'll give you some designs like that.
Okay.
I have to go through. I need to know the person
Hmm.
really,
Hmm.
what you really like to design something.
I
So
love it.
there's one shoe that she painted that we showed. It was a on a black Air Force or something like that, I believe. The colors are very vivid on that. Yes, this one. It went to a friend in New Zealand, and he is in the party culture. So those are neon colors. So she first had it when they were just regular colors, but then because the whole idea came about that I want to wear it to an outside event, all those are fluorescent colors, so that when you put it under black light, they start popping and they look completely different. So that's something that she incorporated for him. And this isn't on every shoe, but if that somebody wants that, then she'll go to that instead to figure out what it takes to make set it different.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay,
We have to
so
we have to bring our own shoes because I wear 13, so I think there's gonna be a lot of ink. So I'm just saying.
do people normally bring their own shoes?
People do bring their shoes, and if they want me to get one for them, I can do that too. I will just add that price in the final product.
Okay, I love it. Get that money, girl. Get that money. Okay, is there any type of words of wisdom that you want to give to someone who may be wanting to do the same thing that you're doing?
I'll just say, just don't wait for the opportunity. You just go whenever you get the opportunity. Just don't wait for it. Don't give a second thought. That's how I'm here too.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. I hope you had a great time. And this was live, so you can go back to YouTube in probably about 30 minutes and you'll see this video. And share, like, subscribe, and we would love to have you back.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with the cast and the directors and producers of the Church Folks. All right.
Always says.
Well, if you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late. You tuned in to Pulse of the People. I'm Cammie Grayson here, and over there we got.
I'm Dr. Ron of the Dr. Ron Smith Investigate Show, your personal finance guy.
And
Right.
the guy over there.
Ron this week. Willie Brown, your community servant in the house.
All right. And you got a third person. Who is this?
Oh, my name is Julia Page. I'm an actress and I play Pearl in the movie Church Folk that we're about to talk about.
All right. Church Folks is in the house.
Church
All
folks.
right. So we have down here at the bottom. Who are these two guys down here?
So, I'm Ernest Smith, one of the directors of Church Folk, the movie.
And I'm Lamont Ferguson, the other half of the directors, not by height. And and I also play Sam. Can I use this mic?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
he didn't even grab his mic, boy. Let me tell you.
yeah,
You know what? You're supposed to be an actor. You know, quick change. You know,
yes,
quick, fast change. You know, we dancers know how to do that.
absolutely.
Okay. Okay, guys, tell us about the movie.
Okay, so you want to start?
Yeah, I can tell you how it started. About 13 years ago, me and my sister, we got together to do a stage play. And the first play was the actress Courtney Nicole, and there's some other actors. My sister know them, but they're all working in Hollywood now. I got a chance to shoot the movie probably around like 2008, and it was not very good because I was a beginning filmmaker at the time, and it was horrible. So a lot of time went by. I was talking to my sister, and I was like, "Hey, what'd you think about reshooting the movie?" And she was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I said, "Well, yeah, because I felt like I'm a lot better now, so this is was that time to do it."
Okay. So, okay, Ernest, tell people how you got started. Okay, we know how the movie started, but how did you get started?
As a filmmaker,
Yes, sir.
I used to do weddings. Yeah, that's how I started off. Just signed up with different marketing companies that would hire you to come out, but it just wasn't my passion. So I felt like I didn't have that creativity, doing weddings. So around like 2010, I got into like TV production, doing different shows on TV, a lot of talk shows and stuff like that. The Funnyville show, the Rules TV show, Live with Christine, shows like that, talking about relationships, news, child abuse, just all types of subjects.
Wow. So what sparked you into wanting to get into something like this?
Well, I always been in the entertainment business. Before I got into filmmaking, I used to be the owner of My Pride Entertainment, which was a record label. We had our own studio, doing all types of like R&B, rap, and rap music. And so back then, cameras cost a lot of money, and then later on, I was able to buy a very expensive camera. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought, if you get a $5,000 camera, then you're doing something. But I know better now. But that's how I started. So like the skills with like sound and stuff, everything I ever learned, from construction work to sound engineering, I use all that today in filmmaking.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw your setup when I was honored to be on the red carpet with you guys, and it was a nice setup. I really felt like, and even seeing the footage afterwards, it was really nice. So
Thank you.
yeah, very proud of that. Okay, so Mr. Ferguson, come on now.
This is mic on.
That mic is on. You can pull it towards you a little bit more, but it's on.
Like this, right there, right there.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm getting my questions out the way because those guys, I'm the only girl. So those guys, they both go. So I got to get mine in, got to, show them that the pink is alive. So tell people about you. How'd you get started?
How did it get started? I got started right after my mom and my dad. No, I'm just joking. So, actually, I've been acting since middle school, and I actually wrote my first play in college. I started doing comedy. My first time doing comedy was in high school. It's pretty much hacky. I did a talent show. It was whack. It was corny. Then I did some more in college. Then after I graduated, I kind of laid back off the comedy, just pursued acting more. later on down the line, I started taking comedy a little bit more serious. So I've been doing comedy for 12 years and acting, writing, directing, producing on all levels, whether it's producing a comedy, stand-up comedy show or doing a stage play or working with Ernest doing movies, short films. I've done commercial work. So,
Wow.
plethora of things.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, guys, y'all can have the floor.
Well, I'm their finance guy, so most people dreams stop right there at the finance. How did you guys overcome that major hurdle?
Pretty much when you work with people that believe in you, they understand the mission. They understand that you're a grassroots type of team. That they know that it's not a huge check right now, but down the line there will be something coming to them. And when you have a good honor code, good ethic, work ethic, and stuff like that, and people, we're men of integrity, so they know we're not just trying to do a free project and run off with the funds. You get what I'm saying? So they understand the mission, and that's just a big part of it. And understanding each other and the finances, how that work. A lot of people, if they believe in a project, they're willing to hang in there and work with you and understand that there will be more projects and then they will be paid down the line.
How has technology helped you accelerate that process?
Oh, tremendously. Because when I first started, we didn't have Facebook, and I don't even think YouTube was pretty new. Like when I first started, like in the music industry and stuff, I would pass out flyers. Like I get the rappers, they go out and put flyers in people's cars. We go to apartment communities and do it that way. That's the old school. Those days are gone. But technology is definitely a good tool to use now. So there's no excuse. Like anybody can make it with these apps and these websites, social media platforms. No excuses.
Well, sitting next to Dr. Ron is two of the actors, an actor and an actress that's in the movie. So let's hear from them.
Well, here's a question real to the guys. You have ideas and creative ideas. Ernest, you have ideas and creative ideas. How does a team like you guys keep the chemistry when you have, you may have different, you may want to see something one way, or you may see something one way. How does that cohesive work when you're doing something like this?
We all wrestle. Like whoever wins. No, I would say we listen to each other and understand. Like if I might have a way of seeing something, and Ernest is definitely like, you can't do it that way. And I have to be willing to understand what I see, listen to him at the same time. Like, okay, well, he's the tech guy. He knows can work. He knows he's been in it on the technical side way longer than I have. I know some can work, but he knows the ins and outs. So what I may see visually, he may understand that, okay, well, look, that look nice visually, but from your eyesight, well, as far as the camera lines, it's not good. And that means you have to just kind of not stand out, but just understand what that's going to look like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's a good lesson for people to take. Is that respecting someone's abilities, their experience, and it's not that you're being shut down, and I think you guys were the perfect example of how that works. And it was really an honor working with you guys.
And that means not let your ego get in the way of the project.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like LeBron said, what they say, give credit where credit is due, and I stay in my lane. Like certain things, like I've acted before, but like I don't got the acting experience that Mark got. So I let the actor do their thing, and I just instruct them on things that I from like editing. If a person's nervous, like certain habits and stuff like that people do, with twiddling their fingers, rocking back and forth. Like, so I stay on top of that, because that stuff can be very noticeable.
Yeah. Kind of like our DJ T Nice. Talking to the mic, Cammy. Talking to the mic.
Exactly. So listen, reintroduce yourself and tell us what you thought about being in the movie.
I finally get to talk.
I know I was pointing to you earlier, but then Willie stepped in. So it's always ladies first. I
Hey guys, yeah, I'm Julia. I play Aunt Pearl in the movie, and playing Aunt Pearl was something else. I will definitely start by saying that. But I did a couple of plays in elementary school when I got started. I did a couple plays in elementary, but I didn't take it seriously at that time. Trying to actually get up on stage and do my lines and not be embarrassed, it was just something I couldn't handle at the time. But in 2015, I was reintroduced into acting, and I took it and just took off running, because I realized with this talent, I have no fear. Like, I can literally stand on stage and say my lines in front of hundreds of people with no issues. So I thoroughly enjoy doing this very much.
Well, what was it like being like on the stage with all these phenomenal people and their personalities? I mean, because I saw everybody was different. No one was the same. I mean, you had drama going on. You had spousal, spouses not getting along. You had pastors in the church trying to save his own marriage on top of, it was just so well-rounded.
Listen, they had the people in there. I wanted to fight half of them people, because you didn't know if they was in character or not. I was like, what in the world is going on? But no, I thoroughly enjoyed it, because everybody was professional. They came in ready to learn and get their lines done. We had scenes where it was change. We come in thinking we gonna say one thing, and they sitting there talking about, no, we just ain't the line, what page you got, and all that. Listen, I'm just here to do my job. But no, I did it. We got it done. Everybody enjoyed everybody. And this is the main thing, is becoming friends, building that relationship, so you can do your character and actually know that this person is not the evil villain in real life. They might just be playing around, and go from there.
Are you sure?
Evil, sometimes we have the little devil on our shoulder, and then we have God.
Okay, so we have a trailer. Is it okay for us to show it?
Yes, absolutely.
Church Folk the Movie, based on a screenplay by Angel Williams, directed and filmed by Ernest Smith. Life can take all of us for a loop. Divorce, dealing with sassy-mouthed relatives, romance, and crazy situations.
So she better not be looking at my husband, and I better not catch him looking at her.
Watch as these church folk make it through life with God's help. Starring Elder Willie Brown.
Is love, joy, peace, long-suffering.
Lamont Ferguson, Karen Bryson, and more.
I know how to love myself again. Yes.
You'll laugh, cry, even get a little angry with Church Folk. Brought to you by Ernest Smith Productions. Available for live streaming now at ErnestSmithProductions.com.
Don't miss the April 27th screening, 6 p.m. at the Family Fun Experience, 206 16th Street, Virginia Beach. Get your tickets at the venue or visit tickets.ffxshow.org.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Now don't nobody go to their website because that date is already gone.
That was last Sunday.
Yeah. But let me just say, having the opportunity, because this is my second film that I've been in. The first film I was actually able to play myself as a radio DJ, and this was not a real stretch for me, other than the conflict that arises in my character. But I appreciate Lamont and Ernest so much for allowing us to when you get a certain age, you don't remember stuff like you used to. You know what I'm saying? And trying to sneak your lines on your cell phone because it looks normal because everybody's doing stuff on their cell phones, but giving us the license to kind of explore, more outside of the script, and do that. And let me tell you something. The first time I saw the trailer, because I didn't, they said I had a major role in the film. I'm like, well, I get in there all the time. And the first time I heard the thing said starring Older Willie Brown, I was like, oh snap! I'm starring in the movie.
Try this. Try thinking you the lead and you don't hear your name in the front, but you see yourself throughout the whole film.
She was fabulous. And what's so funny is George, she had her pocketbook in every scene.
Yeah.
I
got to.
I love it. So my question is to the directors, guys. What's next? Do y'all have a sequel to this coming up, or what do you think is going on? What's going to happen next?
Yeah, I think we might do a sequel, and I have another movie called Payback that my sister's writing. She's working on that right now. It's a little different, but kind of the same kind of genre of movie.
Are you excited about it?
Oh yeah, I'm excited about all my films.
He's so laid back. He's always like, yeah.
He looks like
He's so calm.
This is most
I believe if he won the lottery and won $5 million, he'd still be like, yeah, I won $5 million. But yeah, he's just so laid back and very easy to get along with. That's what makes this. That actually makes the project work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like so Willie Brown said, he allows the actors to breathe, to relax, because a lot of times we working with up and coming actors and they might not be on their game when it comes to the script and knowing their lines all the time. So to be able to come to the set and don't have to have stress as a stress reliever for the actors,
okay.
to be allow them to be creative as well.
Okay, so tell people how they can see the movie.
Well, we're touring right now, so if you go to church-folk.com, you will see the up and coming screenings on the website.
Okay. And any last remarks you want to leave before we exit?
You go first.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I got a lot of different projects coming up. Got Mix It Up Sports, which is out of Manassas. And we're bringing that to this area, to the venue 757. So if you go to ErnestSmithProductions.com, you'll see the information and the dates up there for that. And just hope that this area will support it. We got a lot of celebrities attached to this project, from Eddie Butcher, 5-time world kickboxing champion, to Dan DeBeek Severance. They used to be in the UFC, won like 2 titles, and they also used to be on the WWF.
Okay.
And you have a sci-fi movie out as well coming out.
Oh yeah, working on a film called Praying Mantis, and that's in production right now, working on armatures and special effects. But I'll be casting for that soon, and that'll will also be on the website.
Nice. Oh, I act a little bit. I'm just saying.
Uh-oh.
Just saying.
Yeah,
You know.
bring me on board. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put Kimmy and Fran Manson, give her a scary scene so she can get
Right. Yes, great.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Ferguson?
Whatever he's working on, I'll be attached to that somehow. Maybe I get to scream too. I never, been in a scary movie like, yeah. But I think I'll fight the prayer mantis.
Oh, I got a scene. He could be at the mic, doing what he do, his jokes and everything, and the mantis just bite his head off.
There it is. Look at that. So
I wrote that scene.
You got it right there. So whatever we got going on with that. Also, we have Wall Street. It will be at the Black Film Festival, Juneteenth weekend. That's led by Brian Thompson. He's a great guy. He's actually from my hometown, Detroit. And that's going to be going on Juneteenth weekend. Let me see what else we got. So that's going on. Then we have I'm in the movie that same weekend called Blowback. It's what starring Clifton Powell. So I'm in that film as well. So I'm in a couple projects in that same weekend.
Nice.
I'm working on stage play, fences, and quite a few other projects, along with trying to get booked and doing comedy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Julie, what about you?
Girl, there's so much to do, so little time. I got little projects that I'm doing. I really don't want to. I'm so excited about it because God gave me confirmation on my way here. Mm-hmm. So I was literally crying and stuff, and I'm learning how to be quiet. I think a lot of times we get so excited about stuff that God has for us, we delay our blessings, because what's for you, you're going to get it. But when you are telling people and God had told you, shut up, because I promise I called like 4 or 5 people and ain't nobody answer. Ain't nobody answer. So I say, okay, God, I get it. Hush your mouth. So yeah, I got some stuff that I am currently doing. I'm waiting for Ernest and Lamont to give me another movie. And we know to pay. We know long as my sandwiches and stuff, everything out there like it's supposed to, we good.
I eat for my pay.
But yes, I have some stuff going on, and y'all will see me soon.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, if my co-hosts don't have anything else to add, you guys?
No, I'm good.
Eldon?
Book the movie.
Can I think
what you're listening to, just go to church-folk.com. And we were talking yesterday about the opportunity to evangelize the community by having it in churches, and that's the way to really bring churches have gotten away from fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really have, and we want to be the catalyst that brings that back. So if you're a church out there and you want this movie, go to church-folk.com.
Yeah, I was just gonna add to that. Like this movie, we did an interview the other day on ESP TV. So you go to the website, see our interview. But this movie, Church Folk, is not just for the church folk. This is on your everyday life. Even the people at your job, you will see them in this movie. So don't let because some people get intimidated when we say, "Oh, Church Folk, is that the churchy movie?" No, it's a real movie. It's home to each and every one of you.
It's drama. It's real life.
It's real life.
Everything that people's going through.
For sure.
Absolutely love it. And I'll tell you one thing, you guys just keep going. Directors, you can only get better, right?
Yes,
so
right.
Just keep moving. I've interviewed probably 100 movie directors, some famous and some not so famous. And you guys are on the right track. And I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate you guys coming out to the studio, and many blessings to all of you.
Why didn't tell me my son was sitting out there like that? How did y'all this whole time was just sitting out there in the open?
Hey, I give you a monitor to look at yourself, so nothing else.
What is that all about?
Okay, guys. Until next week, right here, Pulse for the People, SKST Radio. Bye for now. Everybody tell them bye.